do copper pipe. Anybody ever used copper pipe before?
No.
I would say majority of your houses are plumbed with copper. So we're going to start by getting a new spot here. We can put it into the pipe vise. So we're going to sweat copper today. This is a tubing cutter. So I just tighten it on there snug, and every rotation, I'm on like another quarter of a turn. Okay? And that just cuts it off. Nice and smooth. So we'll put that the strap in there. This is the reamer on the back of the tubing cutter. We'll ream inside the pipe. Next step, we'll grab a brush. I'll grab a fitting, so this is a 1/2-inch T on 1/2-inch copper pipe. Shine the inside. Shine the outside. We'll put my brushes up. This is soldering flux. Put a thin layer right where the fitting's going to go. Turn that, just like so. Now I need some solder. You can use a handheld propane torch or a torch like this. We're going to turn the bottle on. This can be cantankerous to start. Okay. We've got the valve right there. Okay, and that's your striker. So I'm going to heat this. I'm not going to heat it at my seam. I'm going to put this right on the seam right there, and I'm going to go down both sides when it gets hot enough. But I'm going to heat back here. Okay, that's where I want the solder to go. It'll pull it back, and it'll pull that solder all the way back up here where the water will be hitting it. So I'm going to heat it. Change its color, and then go down both sides. Turn our torch off. Okay. So that's completely soldered. If you look on the inside, there'll be a ring. Okay, it'll be a silver ring, and that shows it pulled the solder all the way up into the fitting. Okay, so now we know it's completely sealed off and the water will not leak. So, I think all the water pipes in your house will be plumbed with this, okay, and the wall. So, you would have to put a heat shield behind the wall to sweat that in if the wall is already there. Let's say this freeze and bust, which it will really easy. You have to go in, cut this, splice it, and then sweat it together, but you make sure you don't catch your wall on fire. Okay, let me show you what's replacing copper in homes. So, that's hot. We're going to lay that right there, and we'll cool it off in a second. This right here is PEX pipe. PEX pipe, this is 1/2-inch. It comes different colors. Blue, you just say cold water would be blue, okay? The red would be hot water, okay? 1/2-inch PEX. When this freezes, this will expand to the size of a softball and will not bust. That will expand very little before it busts and will crack. So this is very good because if it freezes, you can thaw it out and then your pipe won't break, okay? And see, this is super flexible, so you have to have less fittings because you can just bend it around walls and put it where you need to go. Okay, you can bury it in the ground. It works really good. Let me show you how quick and simple this works. Okay, this will just be this is called a shark bite cap, a 1/2-inch cap. Boom, there you go, done. So they come in T's and elbows and valves and all kinds of stuff just like this. So that's it. It won't leak. Okay? If you need to take it off, it's real simple. There's a tool you can use, or you can use an adjustable wrench. And just push that outer flange in and it'll just pop right off. Then if you need to reinstall it, boom, there you go. Okay, super simple. Now, the pipe is super cheap, so much cheaper than copper. These get a little expensive, okay? The actual sharp bite fitting. A cheaper route to go is to use the clamps. So this is what people are doing now instead of just using copper. So you slide a clamp on there, put your barb fitting in. Now you have to have a special set of pliers. And you'll slide it up to where the barbs are. Okay, now it's crimped. Pretty quick and easy, right? And these come in plastic and also brass, so if you want something a little more durable. They come in different style clamps. I preferred these. These were a Zern clamp. So the cool thing about a Zern is it would only go down so far. So you notice how I had to position this one? These, all you had to do, they were even more simple. You just had to push them on, give them a tap, and then clamp it. But you have to have that correct style of clamp or correct style of pliers to crimp that. Okay? So, like our local store sells shark bite, and these work good. Okay? Any questions over PEX? All right, let's do some PVC. First, I need to show you this. So, the copper pipe, remember how we had to cut it? It's a little involved. That's how you cut PEX. There you go, you can check that out. Now PVC. Let's do some PVC work. Okay? We're going to start with purple primer. Pause. I'll be back. If you get this on you, you're going to be purple. Okay? So you try not to get it on you. Okay? And it'll get everywhere. So a little pipe like this, I'm going to try to get most of it off, but we're still going to end up dripping a little bit in the floor. That's okay. Okay, we're going to go as far back as the fitting goes. So if I'm underneath the house or I'm doing on the job, what I always like to do is I will do the female first and then do that. So backwards to what I just done. The reason I like doing the female end first is because I can lay this down and it's not going to get dirty on the inside. Okay, so once you do this, if you're underneath the house or you're in a hole and you're trying to plumb, once you get that prime, it doesn't need to get dirty, so you have to hold on to it. So that's just an easy tip there. Now there's different types of glues. This is just the regular. I prefer using the heavy duty on jobs, but that's just me. Okay, good coat of glue. Good coat of glue. And you just slide that on there. Now you gotta hold that. On 1/2 inch, probably only 15 to 20 seconds. The larger the pipe, the longer you have to hold it. 4-inch sewer pipe, almost up to a minute, okay? Because there's a hydraulic action going on in there, and that'll push that fitting apart. Okay? So if your house isn't plumbed with copper, it's probably plumbed with PVC or CPVC. CPVC is smaller. It's kind of a tan color. It's called hot water pipe. This is not rated for hot water. But all your homes, your drains, where all the sewer drains, the shower drain, the sink drains will be plumbed with PVC. Okay? Questions about that? Well, that's it on this part of plumbing. We'll join back on steel pipe and copper flaring. So you can cut PVC with these ratcheting cutters, which is really quick and easy, or you can use a hacksaw.